Okay, so maybe you can start. So first of all, so welcome to our radio podcast. We are FA Radio, Takahashi and Chris. And okay, let me introduce myself again. I'm Chris. That I come from Hong Kong, and I'm a podcast holder of this podcast. And this time, we are very appreciated that we can invite a very high technology company from Taiwan. It's called FATEK. So hello, could you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Hank Zhen from Taiwan, and I'm a marketing manager from FATEK.
Okay.
Actually, we are an automation company
Mm,
manufacturing PLC, motion, HMI, SCADA,
mm.
remote I/O servo. So actually, we are like a industrial automation provider.
Ah, okay. So I know that Taiwan is a very big factory automation market in the world. That's why I think Taiwan have so many something like TSMC or so many big customer in
Yes.
inside or even inside Taiwan, and I know that Taiwan also have so many great manufacturer like Fangtech and also like other companies, for example,
Yes.
Highway, Advantic, Moxa. Could you tell a little bit more about Fangtech? What is your company's history? Then how can you grow? Because I know that your company is more than 30 years.
Yes, yes.
Mm,
Actually, we start from a very small company,
mm.
mainly focusing in PLC in the beginning. Our
Oh,
founder, he is a PLC engineer. So
oh,
about like 30 years ago, at 1992, he founded the company and
mm.
start with PLC only. And
PLC
at that
only.
time, actually, in Taiwanese market, the main players,
Mm,
all of the players are from foreign countries,
mm,
like
mm.
from Germany,
Ah,
America, or Japan.
okay.
And actually, at that time, it's very hard for a local company like us to penetrate the market,
Mm, mm,
especially PLC, because
mm,
PLC not like it's not a component.
mm,
Actually,
mm.
it's the core of the control,
Okay. Mm,
the machine. So
mm,
at
mm,
that time, actually, they spend a lot of time
mm,
to
mm,
go to the customer side,
mm,
and
mm.
they tune all of the things for the customer. They told the story
Mm,
to
mm,
us.
mm, mm.
Actually, at the time, they often stay at the customer's factory, maybe like almost a month or 2 months,
Really? Two
staying there
months?
and going there. Yeah, and they stay there whole day and just doing the tuning things
Mm, mm,
to satisfy the customers. So actually, they started like that.
mm, mm.
Actually, at that time, we are a very small company. Maybe what I can remember is maybe like just 4 or 5 employees. But
4 or 5 employees that making PFC.
yes, so actually, it's very fascinating.
Okay.
So yeah,
Ah.
they they put a lot of effort in
Mm,
that.
mm, mm.
Because of that, we start to grow, and because they use very good raw materials,
Mm,
and
mm,
they take customers inquiry very serious.
mm, mm.
So time to time, the customer started to trust us, trust our PLCs.
Mm,
So
mm.
actually, that's the small stories about the founding and the beginning of our company.
Really? So I know that your Fangtex now the headquarters is Taiwan, but I see your website that they have to come. They now there's so many office like in America, in India, or in even in China. So it is not just a local company anymore. It's a global player in
Yes,
the world. Is that correct?
yes, right. Actually, they are our the partners, like distributor partners.
Mm, mm,
And actually, we're not just a local company and a local brand from Taiwan. We
mm, mm,
sell in more than 100 countries, and actually, we have uh, partners
mm, mm.
uh, for more than 60 countries. So we got like global warranty. If you got problems in
Mm,
different
mm,
countries,
mm,
we
mm.
can have our partners to support you, and also like
Oh.
do some replacement for you.
So not just Fangtech local office, you have something like solution partner to
Yes,
help to
yes,
support the local customer in their field. Is that
yes,
correct?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, we have a thing called global warranty program.
mm, mm,
So if let's say if you buy the machine and you're a distributor and you
Mm-mm.
sell the machine
Mm-mm.
in in Europe,
Mm-mm.
and if your machine encounters some problems or you need to like doing some upgrade things,
Mm-mm.
actually our European distributor can
Mm.
help you,
Mm-mm.
help the local customer to do some like upgrading or do some replacement, because we got
Ah.
lots of partners all around the world.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, for example, for you, for now you're working in marketing. I know they told me that you're working in marketing team A,
Yeah.
but I think you also work in the R&D team. You and I would say, actually, what is your position? Actually, what is do you go to oversee to also sell the products to customer, or you focus on the Taiwan local Taiwan
Okay.
customer?
Actually, I started from application engineer in the beginning
Application engineer.
when I joined FATEK about like 8 to 9 years ago, and
Ah,
then later on I started to focus in marketing
okay.
things.
Mm-mm.
Started to like promote FATEK brands because actually we're in the market for more than 30 years, but
Mm.
we're not that famous because we don't do marketing in the past. So
Ah,
now,
okay.
now I do the marketing things, and I'll
Mm-mm.
go to different countries for exhibition. We participate
Ah.
in exhibition, for instance, in SPS in Germany.
You also go
Uh,
to your company also you
yeah,
attend the
uh,
SPS.
yes, yes, and also like the Automate in Chicago or Detroit. Yeah,
Also not just German, also
yeah,
German, also US, or even I think there's also.
yeah, yeah.
I don't. Maybe I know that you are also focused on the India market, right?
Yes, yes,
Uh,
right.
but,
Actually, we participate in the
mm,
Mumbai Automation Expo every
mm,
year,
mm,
and
mm,
so we'll be there in March in Chennai,
mm, mm,
and I think in August
mm.
in Mumbai this year.
Uh,
So actually, we participate in the main automation expo all over the world.
that's
We're yeah.
why I ask these questions because I think last year that when as I say thanks to him that he send the device to me to let me test, and after I test it I write some posts or to do some demo video and upload to LinkedIn. Then I'm very surprised that is some Indian engineer they're asking me, hey, what is
Oh,
this PLC? They know FATEK, they know FATEK,
yes,
but
yes.
hey, what is this PLC? Did they release a new series or something? We don't know that something. So that's why I ask the question. Oh, the FATEK may be very famous in India or.
Yes, but I have to say that, thanks that this is because our
Mm,
distributor partner.
mm,
We have
mm.
to thanks for our distributor partner. In the past 20 years, actually, they invest a lot in the Indian market,
Mm, mm.
and we discovered that yeah, FATEC brand actually is quite famous in Indian market, and
Ah.
and this is because our partner they
Mm,
work very hard to do the
mm, mm.
promotion, and
Ah.
now we can have this result.
Okay. And don't worry, in this podcast, we will not talk about money. We don't talk about price. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So, could you tell me a little bit more about your products? Because I see your website now. I know that you have a new series PLC, but I know that you have a very how to say, very long device. It's called FB series, right? It's the old generation.
Okay, yeah. Actually, the FBS series, it's now still our main product line. I mean, it's still our mainstream
Mm,
product.
mm, mm.
It's on the market for more than 20 years, I can say.
Is it mean it's your first PLC of Bangtech or your all other old generations of?
Actually, I think it's the second generation. The
Ah,
first generation is called the FBE.
FBE.
Yeah,
Ah,
and the second generation, the mainstream right now in market is called the FBS.
okay. So
Now the newest one with motion control built-in is
mm,
called
mm.
the M series.
I very like M series. I
Like,
need him to little bit to introduce me as for all the listeners for all more about this M series. I play with this PLC a little bit, and I think it's a very grateful. It's very small and powerful, and in some time it's not. It, the power is greater than some traditional PLC like other countries brand. So will you need to be
thank you.
explain your new M series PLC to us?
Okay, sure, sure. But I think the most important thing is our technology, the
Mm, mm,
the technology we are using, because now in the market, actually, we can separate PLC into two different kinds. One is the
mm,
soft PLC,
mm,
which
mm.
is like the codices.
Okay.
So they are running like PLC program on the PC
Mm,
or operating system
okay.
to like it's kind of like simulating a PLC,
Yes.
but it's running a software.
Okay.
And the traditional one, it's called a hard PLC.
Mm,
In the
mm,
in the beginning, like Siemens and
mm, mm,
Mitsubishi, maybe like 30 or 40 years ago, the first PLC
mm,
thing,
mm, mm.
they are using the hard PLC technology.
Okay.
They put all of the things inside the hardware.
Mm,
Actually,
mm,
they are not like running Linux or running like Windows
mm,
OS
mm,
inside.
mm,
They're
mm.
using the hardware to do the controlling things. And
Oh.
in the beginning of FATEK, we start from the hard PLC
Mm,
technology.
mm, mm,
And
mm.
even now, because for soft PLC, the development speed is faster
Mm,
because it's
mm.
more easier to do it because mainly the players they buy the license from codices. So
Yeah.
what
Mm.
the yeah so the what so the soft PLC player what they need to do is more like building a PC. It's more
Mm.
like that, and then
Oh.
put and then implement the soft PLC program, the
Okay.
codices inside.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, but we stick on the hard PLC
mm,
things.
mm,
So we have to do all of the IC design. I
mm.
mean, we have to design the IC things, the hardware IC things
Okay.
inside for the logic solver.
Mm, mm.
But it's harder and it took much more time for the
Oh.
M series PLC. I think the development length is more than like 5 to 6 years, more
Five,
than that.
6 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
so actually it's very time consuming, but the result is very I think the result is very good
Mm,
because
mm,
comparing to soft PLC, actually hard PLC can achieve a very fast speed,
mm, mm,
like
mm,
zero point 0.8 nanosecond,
mm.
and I believe it's like the top five players in the market.
Oh, so that I have
So
a question that because now in the world, I think I don't know in Taiwan, but in Europe now they will push on the, hey, we are using software PLC, we will not use hardware PLC anymore. They are
yes,
something like old school. I don't know. That will be not make some listen not happy, but they say that is
yeah,
old school. We will not cheap to use it anymore. You know, need more freedom. But frankly,
yeah,
they will choose the I don't know. I don't want to say it's the old school way. It choose a different way for. It's different from the now the thing is running. So why Fangtech will still choose hardware PLC to for them
yes,
focus on their main product.
yes. Actually, I think the advantage for soft PLC is very obvious
Mm,
because it's open. So
okay.
for the user, actually, the program is quite the same.
Mm, mm,
Actually, you don't have to learn new programs.
mm, mm,
And I think the most advantages is open and it's very like got lots of features
mm, mm,
because Codex it's a very powerful company and they got very good technical things. They got very high end
mm,
techniques.
mm, mm.
But for hard PLC, actually focus more on the performance,
Yes. Mm,
like
mm,
like the CPU speed,
mm,
the
mm,
interrupt
mm,
performance.
mm,
So for hard PLC comparing to soft PLC, we don't have that much software features
mm, mm, mm,
because actually Codex is it's so powerful.
mm,
Frankly speaking, they are very powerful.
mm, mm.
But for hard PLC, we focus on the CPU performance. Like we can do the manufacturing things, we can do the controlling things very accurate
Mm, mm,
because we have done instrument. We had done the testing
mm, mm,
comparing soft and hard PLC.
mm,
We can see that when we do like interrupt control
mm,
or when we want to do very precise control, comparing to soft PLC, hard
mm.
PLC can achieve a much better performance.
Ah, okay. So you mean even how's I maybe I get your point because you told me that Fangtex you also start to build your M series PLC start from design the IC or to hold your own hardware own firmware
Yes.
on that. Is that correct? So I think it's
Yes.
correct. So because of that, so you can automate your your own your
Yes.
performance to get the best performance. Because I think using Codis, I also use Codis so much. I've used Codis more than 2 or 3 years, and I know
Yes.
they're doing very good job. But sometimes I feel, for example, if you I build a program, I cannot make sure that my program is run on a Raspberry Pi on part of an IPC will have same performance, same result, because the hardware is different. And then I think that the software PLC is great, but in some point software PLC will give you some sometimes have some trouble. You cannot know the reason. And
Yes.
hardware
Yes.
PLC, and even if and also if the problems happen, you don't know who can you can ask. For example, should
Yes.
I ask manufacturer or ask Codis? Codis will say
Yes.
you ask you to will told you, hey, please ask uh, uh, manufacturer, because they are building their controller.
Right.
And but for the manufacturer they will ask no, because it's running Codis. Please ask Codis. I
Yes.
faced this problem before. So
Yes.
I think hardware PLC will little bit we don't have so much of this problem, because you are management all the hardware, all the firmware is the correct. Yeah, can I take this as an advantage of using hardware PLC?
Yes, you can say it like that. But I think I would like to share another advantage, not only because of hard PLC, it's because of FATEK. Because if you compare into other hard PLC players, the very big one, let's say
Siemens
the
or
although they are hard PLC players, they are
mm,
hard PLC manufacturers, but because they are a very big company,
mm, mm,
they got lots of layers in their company. I mean, the company structures.
mm,
So even though you have problems, you go to them. It might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even a month to get the to get the reply. I mean, not solving the problem for you, but
ah
yeah. So I think not the most important thing isn't the hard or soft PLC. I think it's the company structure, the scale of the company. So comparing to these company, actually for FATEC, we are more flexible, and because we aren't that big. Frankly speaking, we aren't that big as Siemens or Mitsubishi. But because of that, we are more flexible. So when you're facing problems or you need to do some customization, we can fix it and we can do it for you very quickly. And yeah, but that's not one of the reason is because we are hard PLC, we do all of the things by ourselves. Because if today we are soft PLC manufacturer, if we are facing problems with codices, then we have to go back to codices. And codices they don't they might don't even want to uh, want to solve these problem, or they don't even think these might be a problem. Maybe we will face these kind of issues because actually there's lots of soft PLC players in the market, right? Some of them are big, some of them are small. If like us, if we're not that big, like Siemens or the big players, even though we reply these problems to codices, they might not even want to fix it for us, or they might not even think it's a problem.
that is something not we can control. Is something is
Yes,
more for the money because
yes,
it's
yes, yes.
moving by the
So
money.
because we do all of the things by ourselves, not because of the hard PLC, it's because we do all of the designing, the manufacturing things all by ourselves. So everything is controlled by ourselves.
Yeah, because I see
Yeah.
your PLC because I know that you sometimes when I see some China brands that hey
Yes.
their PLC is very similar to someone. I also think like this, but for FATEK, at least I think that the surveys I see different see before. For example,
Yes.
in China, I can see some brand of China brand PLC. They look like S7 1200.
Yeah, yeah.
They
I
look like
understand. But
FX3 or something. But I cannot
yes,
see a PLC for FATEK. They
yes.
very original. It's very original. It's really designed start from zero something.
Yes, yes. Because actually, in the beginning, I have to say that in the beginning, we are learning from the big players, like let's say like Mitsubishi, because they are very good. I mean, 30 years ago. But later on, we start to do our own things. We start to develop more and more by ourselves, not only just learning from others. So 30 years has passed. Actually, now we do lots of things that's more creative. we learn from the others' advantages, but we we like piled it up, and then we come up with our own thoughts, and we have our own designs, and we have our own like what we want to give our customers. So that's actually it's a path, like 30 years of past, and then now we come up with something that's a FATEK thing, not a thing like the others.
I see that. Yeah, because I know that I think Taiwan is a very, I would say, a very complex relationship to Japan, right? I
Yes,
think
yes,
yes,
that's right.
some you say is a rival, but sometimes they also a good partner.
Yes.
I think also in Japan, China is using so many Japan factory automation device, not just PLC
Yeah, yeah,
servo or something, but Taiwan also building their own brand. So I think the relationship is very complex, not just a friends or a partner, just or
yes.
something like this.
Right, that's right. That's right.
And okay,
Actually, the most common PLC brand in Taiwan, I think I could say it's Mitsubishi right now in Taiwan.
it's Mitsubishi, really?
Yeah, the most common brand.
Really?
Yeah, like in school, actually they learn like maybe 80% learning Mitsubishi PLC.
That's very to be surprise to me. Yeah,
Yeah, actually Mitsubishi is it's very popular in Taiwan.
and easy to learn, right? Actually, it's not different to difficult to learn. It's it's very easy to learn, I think, and very close, right? Taiwan, Japan. So maybe they also put more resource on Taiwan. And Taiwan
Yes.
is big, so many big customer for them. So
Yes.
that's the reason that why they
Yeah, but
maybe yeah.
yeah, but actually we are working hard also in some
Yeah,
education. So
please,
now
please.
like yeah, so now like I think maybe we can say like 20 to 30% of schools they are learning Theta PLC. Yeah,
So you
and
mean that
actually
you will,
yeah,
how say, you provide the training or provide the device to
yes,
the university to help them to learn the factory
yes,
automation or something
yes,
like this?
yes. Yeah, and also like in some high school,
High school,
yeah,
really?
we donate the PLC HMI to them, and then we have some lessons. So yeah, now actually for local brand like Taiwanese brand, actually we got the largest market share in the Taiwanese market. I mean for Taiwanese brand, we are the first player.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice. It's
So
very important. For example, if their first touch is your PLC, maybe they will not use your PLC the first time, but in someday, maybe
FATEK.
I can try that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So very
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
Okay. So say back to the MPLC. So could you, we talked about the software PLC and hardware PLC, and the FATEK's MPLC is actually a hardware PLC is very focused on the performance, and
Yes.
FATEK will design their own IC and design, I think, design to build their firmware start from zero. So could you tell me a little bit about the performance or the field bus or actually what your MPLC can do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, in the market, some of the players, when they're doing motion control, when they need to do motion control, they have to add a like motion control module like that. But for MPLC, we build all of the things inside one PLC, so it's kind of like a all-in-one solution. With one CPU, we can do PLC process control, but you can also do motion control. And for motion control, yeah, we can do up to like 16 axes, but in the future, we will expand more.
So you mean that you depends on the customer that the application that you have different series, for example, 4 axis, 8 axis, 16 axis, and even in the future, maybe I don't know, maybe
Yes,
32 or something.
yes, right.
Okay. So I have to tell you a little bit motion. I think your motion you told me you're focused on the motion. You will not be. I
Yes.
think you're not just on the point to point movement, right? You have so many.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. We can do like our circular interpolation, helical interpolation, and also ECAM. All of these are built in. So like if you use ECAM, you can do like flying shear or rotary cut, and you can apply the like some packaging machine things like that.
But it is feature is all free included in the Fantex PLC, or you need to pay some. You to purchase,
Oh,
buy some
yeah, I got
package
it.
or something.
License or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, actually, it's all built in because actually we have lots of different models.
Mm-mm.
Like, even though if you don't need motion control, we have the most simple one just for PLC control, just for
Some
process
IOs.
control
Mm.
things. Yeah, we got basic things and we got very advanced things. We got
Mm-mm.
lots of different kind of models. So
Mm-mm.
you can choose the one that you need. If you just need 4 axis, why you have to buy a one with 16 axis with a higher price, right?
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
got lots of choice. You can just choose the thing that you need. So
Mm-mm.
like if you just need 4 axis and you just need point to point, you can
Mm.
choose the basic one for point to point control. You don't
Mm.
need to buy the expensive one with the ECAM like that. So we got
Ah.
lots of different segmentation for the M series PLC.
Okay. So and then you then I would like to be tell me about your, for example, field bus. What kind of field bus that your PLC support?
Actually, we have we for control,
Mm.
position control. We can use pulse.
Mm.
But
Ah.
for motion control, we mainly use EtherCAT because we think EtherCAT now, it's the trend
Mm.
for doing the controlling
Mm. Mm.
things. Yeah,
Ah, okay. So you mean your whole PLC system will be focused on the EtherCAT, and your PLC will be a EtherCAT master to control all the, just not just servo motor and IOs, and to be to a whole system by using your PLC.
yes. Mainly we're using EtherCAT for motion
Mm,
controls,
mm,
but for
okay.
IOs, we're under development.
Mm,
But
mm.
in future, I think I'm sure that we will have the solution
Oh,
for the like the EtherCAT IOs.
so, but
But
now
first,
you, so I know your MPLC also can insert the IO modules that in the left hand side.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, now
Mm,
The M series it's a modular PLC,
mm,
so we can extend the module like IO module, a
mm,
DIO module, AIO module,
mm,
or
mm,
like low cell modules like
mm,
that.
mm,
And for digital input output, we can expand
mm,
to 2048. So it's kind of like
mm, mm.
medium to large size PLC.
Okay, I get it. That's great.
Yeah,
Mm.
and also we support like remote IOs. So
Ah,
even like if you're doing like the whole factory controlling
mm,
things,
mm, mm,
maybe you need like tens of thousands of IOs.
mm,
Then you
mm.
just use remote IO because there's no limitation for the IOs.
Yes, I
Yeah,
get it. I get it. And
yeah.
I know that your field bus main is EtherCAT. And how about your upper system? That I tried your PLC before. I know that your PLC support MQTT and Modbus.
Yes.
And could introduce a little bit more of your stuff of your MPLC about on this area.
Okay. For the drivers, mainly we use because we got our own drivers.
Mm,
So
mm,
mainly we're running FATEK protocols
mm.
because
Ah,
mainly like the HMI, the other HMI players,
mm,
the
mm,
main players on the market, actually they support FATEK drivers because actually FATEK, actually we're not a nobody. So
mm.
actually for the mainstream HMI, they support FATEK drivers.
Yeah, I know that because I sometimes I use some HMI. I try to connect to your PLC. They have Fantic driver that is inside before. I very surprised. Oh, it means that Fantic has their share in the whole market. So the wider HMI builder will implement their driver.
Yeah, actually, I think maybe like 90% of the HMI they built in FATEK drivers.
Okay. So your MPLC will have your own protocol, Fantic protocol, and for example, for some how to say, for some, if the IT system would like to connect to your MPLC, what can they do? What is their solutions?
If you want to connect with unified drivers,
Mm.
then we provide like Modbus,
Ah,
the simple one,
mm,
Modbus.
mm.
And in the future, we will also like support OPC UA.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
a
In the future, we will
ah,
have like we will provide like a module to
mm.
support OPC UA.
I get it. So you I think that's okay because yeah, it's no need to support. Actually, no, our main PLC is a CPU to controlling the motion. So your common I think that you prefer to add a other modules to support to scaling the whole function of your system. Is that correct? Something like this.
Yes, yes.
I get it. So okay, I know a little bit more about your MPLC, and could you did how when is this when was this PLC released? Actually, I also didn't know a little bit more
Oh, you
so
mean
much.
when the
Yeah, yeah,
MPLC
yeah.
release? Actually, released at 2025 last year.
Yeah, so this time, okay, so let me explain it a bit. Because last year, the FA Radio, Takahashi, and me reset FATEK's, FATEK's booth. And then at that time, I see, hey, there's a big great PLC. And then we have a talk. And then that's why we are in here. So, oh my God, the PLC released on last year.
Yes, yes.
Oh, and
Brand new.
mm, yeah, and how about the market? How did your new customer that they're using your FB, I think it's FBS or
Yes. Yeah,
FXA,
FBS.
did they accept your MC? What is their feeling on your
Uh,
for your MPLC?
actually, I think PLC and automation,
Mm,
industrial automation, it's a very special market. I think,
mm, mm,
very special industries.
mm, mm,
Actually, uh, the users in this
mm,
industry, they
mm, mm.
care more about stability. They care
Ah,
about stable.
mm, mm, mm,
They don't if they don't need to like increase the performance,
mm, mm,
or if they aren't facing the stress of like increasing their
mm,
uh,
mm.
like devices or machines, then actually they tend to just keep it like the usual
Ah,
ways. So even now we have M series PLC, very powerful PLC.
mm, mm.
Our customer, they mainly stick with the FBS because it's very stable and it's
Ah,
enough to use.
ah.
Yeah, but now with the M series PLC, we have the chance to penetrate more markets in
Mm,
motion control because
mm,
in
mm.
the past we don't have motion control.
Ah, although this is a big break point for the customer to try
Yes,
to
yes,
use your
right,
PLC.
right.
Yeah, because maybe if they say that, oh, you don't have the motion control, you don't have ESACAT, they maybe they'll focus on other brand, for example like
Yes,
Umron or something. But now you say, hey,
yes,
we have a brand, they have our own MPLC can do what Umron can
yes,
do. Maybe I don't know, but it's
yeah.
more than what they do. So maybe you can try to trust us. And also, FATEK will stay in your factory for 2 or 3 months, right? to make sure.
Yes, we got our own FA teams.
Yeah, you stay
That's
here.
right. We got our own FA team,
Yeah,
so we can help customers.
yeah, I know this feeling because actually I also live in Taiwan for 1.5 1 year, more than 1 years, and that time I'm working in a factory and a product line manufacturer. So at that time I have a bed that is under the production line. I didn't go to room and
Yes,
just sleep in the under the production line.
yes,
And then I need to stay in there for 24 hours or something. And then if any
yes,
problem they cannot fix, they will hey, the machine cannot
yes.
run. Please fix something like
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
I think you frankly also facing the same gray condition, right?
I think not that severe. Maybe that will face that. Maybe that will occur in TSMC,
uh,
but actually not us.
okay. And I have a question that all is the Fangtex PLC is always made in Taiwan, or you will OEM some parts to outside or something? Just
Actually, we have our own SMT line. We got our own SMT. It's a subsidiary. We got a
oh,
subsidiary that's doing the SMT things, and also we manufacture others PCB board too.
mm,
I
mm.
mean, for other brands, we can do the OEM for them. So for all of the things, the PLC, HMI, all of the things we manufacture in Taiwan. We design the hardware, software, firmware, and
Mm,
also
mm.
we do all of the manufacturing in our own factories.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's for me. It's very surprised because I think even now I don't know I can say too much in this video or not. Even in Japan, that I think this part of inside the peers they outsourcing it to OEM to
Uh,
other country. But I think surprised that but this is not my second time to hear that news actually. I have a talk very deep talk with him that in each in with and in every month, and when he talked
yeah.
to me that all the um, uh, design, hardware design, and software design, and
Yeah.
the manufacturing and the maintenance, all is inside Taiwan. I see this brand, they very working hard on try to get all
Yes.
the stuff to control by their hand, not outsourcing to
Yeah.
other company. There's very big. I
Yes.
think there's very big advantage for if I am an end user. I will trust a company that is
Yes.
they know what they're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
because lots of big players they are out of stock,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even at that time, actually, we have all of the stocks inside because we do all of the plannings. I mean, the manufacturing plannings, and we
Mm-hmm.
can schedule all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
So even during the pandemics, I think 2 or 3 years, we
Oh.
we don't face shortage of about the stock, the supplying, and at I think during that 2 or 3 years, actually, our revenue increased like 20 or 30% more
I think even
because
in
every
even in Corona inside when
yeah,
Corona.
yeah, because everyone cannot buy the goods from other brands,
Yeah.
so they come to us, you know.
Really? I also tell you a great story, a funny story. Even in Japan, it's same. Because I know with Corona that the FA, the factory automate, the factory device, the release time is very worse, right? They ask you to you need to stay 1 year or 2 years. Even they will not sell the product because I think they also don't they cannot buy the semiconductor to
Yeah, yeah, right,
and
right.
and in Japan that time you know that Japan is very a three big brands Mitsubishi,
Yeah,
Amlon, and Kians.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that
right.
time, Mitsubishi and Amlon, they cannot release their device because they cannot buy the semicon.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
need to ask the and you say, okay, please wait 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. But my production line need to release need to ship after 2 months. What can we do? And that time the Kians, they have one
yes,
year stocks.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
Frank also have the same, right? I have 2 years stock, something. Is there something same like that?
Yeah, something like that. Because we buy the components in the very beginning because we see that there might be a problem about the shortage.
So even beside before the corner, the Fangtech is also know that the semicon you have problems.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I think this is my first time to hear that. It's very for me. It's very grateful that is the company see that the semicon have problems, so they have enough stock to let the
yeah.
customer to buy their products.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, very great. So I know that your MPLC is very great. It's a EtherCAT support EtherCAT and for it's a for very scalable from 4 axis from even low axis to 16 axis. It
Yeah,
depends on the application. If it do the point to point to some advanced motion is also possible, and also can support Modbus MQTT in the future for OPCUA.
UA.
Okay, and it's very I think it's a great PLC. And how about the software? For my question is very honest. Is that how much should I pay for the software?
Okay. Actually, for all of the, I think this is another advantage because actually for all of the software of FATEK,
Hmm.
no matter PLC, HMI,
Hmm.
actually it's all free.
Free.
And I think not only free, the most important thing is we continuous upgrade the.
Hmm.
I mean, we will release the new version on our website, and we are adding more and more features in it.
Hmm.
So actually, even though now you buy a PLC or buy a HMI, actually you're not just buying the hardware.
Hmm.
Actually, you're buying the solution because even though like 1 year, 2 year
Hmm.
passed,
Hmm.
you still can download the new software and then
Hmm.
put the new things inside the hardware that you bought like 2 or 3 years ago.
Hmm. Hmm.
So you're continuous using new and new things in your hardware,
Ah.
and all of
Okay.
these are free.
Okay. Okay. And I say small questions about your Fangtech PLC and because I also pay with Japan PLC and for
Yeah,
some time they is I face trouble for the firmware update.
yeah,
For example,
uh, got
and
it.
sometimes they need to ask you to send it back to the factory for the
Oh,
firmware update. For Fangtech, what can I do
okay.
if I need to do a
I,
firmware update?
I got it. In the past, we also do it like that. We got firmware, and you have to like select the right firmware and
Mm-mm.
then download it through the software.
Mm-mm.
But now we put all of the things inside the we call Uber Logic. It's the PLC program.
Mm, mm, mm,
So we just put all of the like firmware things inside the program.
mm,
And when
mm,
you want to upgrade your OS operating system
mm, mm,
of your PLC,
mm,
if you want to upgrade the firmware of your PLC,
mm.
you just open your software, the
Mm.
Uber Logic, and then you just click OK, renew or update, and then you can do
Ah,
the updating things.
okay. I think it's very great features. I don't need to send it back to the
Yeah,
FATEK.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't need to
Sure.
send it back to Taiwan.
Yeah, sure, 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 sure. You can just do all the upgrading things by your side.
Okay, so let's talk about it about the market shading of your of FATEK PLC. Um, which type of I would say industry have a big sharing or is the FATEK's main customer?
I have to say the main because in Taiwan market,
Mm,
uh, exporting of machineries, I
mm,
think is uh, a very big part of the
mm,
industries
mm, mm,
we manufacturing. In the maybe in the past like 30 or 40 years, mainly is the Japanese machine,
mm,
and then
mm,
the cheaper one is the Taiwanese, and then the Chinese one. So actually, Taiwan we got lots of machineries exporting all over the world,
mm, mm.
and these maybe like if they are using Taiwanese PLC, maybe like 80% they are using FATEK PLC. So machineries is a very important part of our market share.
Mm, mm.
But
Oh.
also like factory automation,
Mm,
if you're
mm,
doing like controlling of the factory process,
mm, mm,
or even though in some vessel, I mean like
mm,
ship,
mm, mm,
and even like some transportation system,
mm,
they
mm.
are using our PLC too. But I would say that the largest part is the machinery part.
Oh, okay, I get it. So and
Yes,
then and so in the local Taiwan market, so but and it's focused on this way. But how the global market? Because I see you have U.S.,
yes,
India, and
yes.
how which and for now, what is focusing? What kind of area do you focusing on the overseas area, and what will you focus in for the next step or something for the FinTech?
Okay. I think now we are more focusing in like India market or
Mm,
Southeast Asia
mm,
because for I have to say uh, to be honest, the European market, especially like Germany
mm,
or like France,
mm.
because they got Siemens and Schneider,
Ah, yeah, you're
and
right.
like USA, they got Allen Bradley.
Mm,
Actually, it's very hard to penetrate because the it because for the market the price isn't the most important thing,
mm, mm, mm.
because like let's say like the United States,
Yes.
actually the labor cost is so high. I mean the manpower cost is so high. So
Okay.
even though your PLC price is very competitive,
Mm, mm,
maybe like you say like 50% cheaper than Allen Bradley,
mm.
but that's it's useless for them because for the manpower they only understand the AB PLC. If they have to
Ah,
spend some time learning your PLC, maybe the cost for the labor is much more higher than the PLC that you save, the PLC price you save.
that's very tough problems. What?
Yes, because what we see is even though in like USA, the United States market,
Mm,
the Japanese brand isn't that how I mean it's not that popular
mm.
even
Yeah, I
the
know.
Japanese,
Mm,
but we know the Japanese quality, the performance is very good,
mm,
and
mm,
comparing to the US brand, the price is good too.
mm,
But
mm.
it's still very tough for them. So not to mention Taiwanese brand. So now
Ah,
we focus more, sure, the Taiwanese market,
mm.
and also like some newer market like the Southeast Asia, and also like India market. This is
Oh,
now we focus more in this market.
oh. And I know that you know that China is a very big library now
Yes,
enough for not just Fantech, for Siemens, for Rockwell, for some, and
yes,
they are also releasing very. Sorry, I say that I will not mention price in here, but they really
yes,
selling a very cheap PLC in a
yes, understand.
unbelievable price. So
Yes, understand.
and I think Fangtex, how can I don't know how to fight with that this type of library, because I know
Uh,
China
yeah,
also they would like to go inside the Indian market.
yeah, I understand.
Right.
Actually, I have to say that Chinese brand, to be honest, they have good products.
Mm,
I won't say that their product is bad.
mm,
They also got good products, got good quality or good performance. But what FATEK can provide is we choose the more expensive or more higher quality materials, and we build the machine with higher quality. I'm not saying that Chinese brand are using very bad materials, but what we use is we use the top tier suppliers. Let's say like for the ICs, we choose the USA one, we choose the European ICs. It's much expensive comparing to the Chinese IC. And also like the capacity or the other electronic components, actually we're using like we all choose it from USA, Europe, and Japan. All of these are very expensive. And the difference is actually, I have to say, like 1 to 2 years, you might not see the difference. But 5, 10 years, you will see the difference because during the long lifespan of the using, you can see the difference because using high quality, good quality raw materials, maybe your PLC can last more than 20 years. That's why our PLC now still running in the factory running for more than 25 years. It's because we're using very expensive materials.
Oh, so okay, I guess. So it means that even Fangtech is using, it's not fight with a China brand for prices. It's fight for the
Yes.
quality, using a good quality of component. Start from the component level to build a high quality
Yes.
PLC, and then maybe the price will be a little bit,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure. I
but
have to say the price
maybe,
much the price should be higher.
yeah, but
Actually, our yeah,
mm,
our market segmentation is
mm,
actually our price is higher than
yeah.
the Chinese brand.
And but for the whole for long way long term to see that if the line stop but because of the PLC broken, I think 1 hour you can buy 100 of PLC for that, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
you fight on not just on the price. I think
Yes.
Taiwan brand is also now is go over, not how to say. And I think I'm just not sorry for saying this thing. Maybe for 20 years before that, the people just think Taiwan is just selling some cheap PLC or
Yeah.
some cheap
Yeah.
device. But
That's true.
I think for
That's true.
now they also bring the great product. Taiwan also very so many great brands now.
Yeah.
So I think Fangtex also going the same way. We are not selling the cheap
Yes.
one. We are not showing the. We are now selling the
Yes.
high quality products. There's something.
Yes. 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 Because
Ah,
if you only just care about price, it's too hard. Too hard to compete with
yeah,
like China, or
yeah.
even though in the future like different countries they're selling in lower price. It's too hard to compete. So what we focusing is not just it's not the price. Sure, if you want to compete with the European or Japanese brand, price is a very important point. I mean, when we are comparing to the high end brand, but we not only focus just in price, we focus on the quality, the performance, and also our service because we can do customization, we can do special development for you. So I think that's the value of Faytech, not only just low price.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. And you know that that Fintech is also doing the great products to provide a good quality for the customer. Okay, so we talk about the MPLC. Let's talk about the other products. I know that your common Fintech also building SCADA and HMI, also the IoT solution. Could you actually to be asked for what kind of stuff that you are doing on
Oh,
Inteview?
actually, we start from PLC, but later on we have our HMI product line, like IoT servo product line. So our goal is to become a solution provider, not just like a device manufacturer, a controller manufacturer. So we are working very hard and we are expanding our team to like expand more and more product lines, and at last eventually we hope that we can become a very good solution provider, let's say like Siemens or like Mitsubishi. So that's our goal. And yeah, and we're not just actually for all of these things we're doing it by ourselves. We're not just relabeling, just not like buying others and then doing the relabeling things. We do all of these by ourselves, like the HMI, like the servo, we do the manufacturing things. So actually we hope that all of our product can have the quality and have the mindset that like the PLC things. We want the product to be in high quality, high performance, and easy to use, intuitive. this is what we hope that the product, the FATEK product, can provide to our customers.
So you mean the HMI also design and
Yeah.
mainly start from zero
Yes.
in Taiwan?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's so very great when I hear about that. I didn't hear so many companies do all the things in their own country, or they will not outsourcing to other
Yeah.
company. I don't. I now am feeling that they really would like all the stuff they control inside their control.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We actually put a lot of effort on this. I mean, because you have to develop a product from zero
Mm.
to one, right? To something. Actually, take a long time and very invest a lot of resource inside. And
Okay.
now, right? So actually, we got the main controlling parts of the industrial automation, right?
I get it. Okay, so let's focus on other things. So Tom talk about something about Japan. So we
Yeah.
FATEK have planned to go to Japan.
Yeah, but actually it's quite tough because we know that like Mitsubishi, Omron, Kians, they're very good players. Actually, they are the leading players in the market. So we're working hard because quite tough for us to go inside the Japanese market
Mm.
because they're so good, and we're still working and hope that,
Ah.
yeah, we hope that we have the chance to let the Japanese friend to know about
Ah.
VTech, and hope that someone will like to give a try about our products.
So in the future, we'll see FATEK Japan in Tokyo or in Osaka in some place.
Wow, that's so great.
Yeah.
We hope that, yeah, it can come true.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
And okay, we talk more than 50 minutes. So, do you have something that would like to say to our Japanese listener, just for you, or not just for you, or just for FanTech, or for you? And what kind of comments, or what kind of feeling that you can say to
Yes.
the Japanese listener?
Okay, okay. I think Japan, the Japanese industrial automation is very is one of the top in over the world, like the U.S., the Europe players, and actually in Taiwan market, Japanese Japanese brand is always the uh, always represent high quality, high performance. And in the beginning, Faytech, like we learn a lot from like Mitsubishi, Omron, these kind of players. But now we don't have that scale like them. I mean, for the company scale, we're not like them, not that big. I um, but I think our mindset, what we want to give our customer, like we want to give the customer the best quality, the best performance things. I think it's kind of like the same as the Japanese brand. We want to give good things. We want to make our customer trust us. So I think the mindset is the same, and I'm quite confident that we're using very good raw materials, and we are building it with we put a lot of uh, effort in it, and we are building good quality products. And uh, if the Japanese uh, users are interested in a brand that is also providing good qualities, but maybe more flexible in doing some supporting. I mean, like doing some customization or doing some solution for you. I think we might be a good choice because we provide the same. I would say like we provide also very good quality products and good performance products, but we are more flexible and we can support more in your applications. So I think uh, it might be a chance to let all of the friends in Japan to have the chance to like know more about FATEC.
And I would like to ask you a question. That maybe you have mentioned a couple times of about customization. What kind of customization can you do?
Oh,
I'm very
okay.
interested about in depth in this part. Yeah.
I think like one of the I would like to say one of the Examples
Mm,
is during the pandemic, our South America distributor,
mm,
they the country facing a problem that the ventilator
mm, mm.
is not enough for the pandemic,
Oh.
and during that time, their like health organization
Mm, mm,
from the government said that okay, you can build it with industrial
mm,
controllers.
mm, mm.
You don't have to build it with like some health license. I mean, you don't have to have the license from the health
Mm,
organization like
mm,
that.
mm,
So our customers, they build a ventilator
mm, mm,
with our PLC and HMI.
mm,
And
mm.
at that time, our HMI has only have the data. It's called the data logging
Mm, mm, mm,
features, but the speed isn't that fast like
mm,
the ECG
mm, mm, mm.
in the real ventilator.
Okay.
So at that time, we come up with a customization thing
Mm.
to make ECG mode come true. I mean, you can see the ECG line very smoothly.
Oh,
So
wow.
at that time, we come up with this. I think maybe within 1 month, we do the development
Mm.
for them, and then eventually they put our HMI and PLC together, and then manufacture a ventilator
Mm, mm.
for the pandemic for the hospital. So I think this is one of the stories that we can do for our customers.
Okay. I, sorry, I even didn't hear this type of customization can be work for other brands. Very surprised here.
I think actually
Mm,
everyone can do customization, but
mm.
I think the most important thing is the time
Yeah.
and
One
and
month.
the and the quantity.
Mm, mm,
Maybe if you go to big players, maybe
mm,
they will ask you, okay, first you give me 5,000 pieces
mm, mm.
orders, and then I do it for you. Okay, or maybe you have to wait for the schedule,
Mm,
the
mm,
development schedule, maybe half a year,
mm, mm.
6 months, like that. But for FATEK, actually, we can do these very flexible. I think this is one of our advantages. We are very flexible. So you can see that for the ventilator thing,
Mm, mm.
actually, we just come up with one month, I think, 1 to 2 months. So
Oh.
we can do lots of things very quickly and more flexible. We won't ask you, okay, you have to give us 5,000 pieces
Mm,
ordered,
mm,
and then we will do that. No, actually, we first do the evaluation to see if on the technical side it works,
mm, mm,
and then we try to implement it
mm.
because even though you don't have the order right now, we still think, okay, this features might be helpful for others, or maybe in the future you can implement in some industries.
Mm, mm.
So even though you're not giving us like 5,000 right now at this time, we still will do it for you.
I feel like
So yeah.
because you, because I hear every month for this sentence. If you want me to do this customization, please order 1,000 pieces first. I hear this sentence every month. Yeah.
Actually, I have to say that sure, because we got limited
Mm,
resources.
mm,
So uh sure, we have to have the schedules, we
mm.
have to have the priority, but uh what we hope is we hope that we can uh do our best
Mm.
to support our customers. So maybe sometimes we still will ask you, okay, what's the priority? What's the volume? Because we have to put the priorities.
Mm, mm,
But we hope that we can satisfy all of our customers. That's what we hope.
mm.
So if we have time and if we now the schedule isn't that tight, actually we will do the customizations for our customers.
Okay. I hope some
Yeah.
days I will also request you to do customization for me.
Sure.
Okay.
Looking
So
forward to that.
okay. So fine. No, let me do a some comments for to the Taiwan listener. I think you will also forward my this podcast to the
Yeah.
Taiwan listeners. So I mentioned before I live in Taiwan more than 1 year directly because I come from Hong Kong, but I work in a Taiwan factory to stay in there for 1 years, and
Yeah.
I like Taiwan and
Thank you.
at that time I was using just Japanese brand, but this time I very appreciate that FATEK is they give me the device for me to test it, and I test with MPLC. I know that now because they released this PLC in 2025, it's not a perfect one now. They still have some bugs for firmware for the tubes even, but they give me a very new concept of how to control how to control server drives, how to make the program. So let me take the example that they I in the podcast we told that the MPLC you can control for 4 axis, 8 axis, and 60, even 60 axis, even no axis, but the program is same.
Yes.
The same, it's the same. You know it because okay, so in this PLC with a 4 axis, I need to do some other customization for a program. No need, because all the axis, their device, for example, for each axis, there's servo on, servo off, servo resets, or set point, or the or the functions all the same, and it
Yes.
just depends. I need to change. I need to change the variables from 1 to 2, then
Yeah.
I can fix it.
Yes.
So I very like this function, and they have so many different type of fantastic features in there too. For example, like motion points, you can just make a tables to conflict a simple motion table. No need to make no need to do some stupid thing like to make a pointer to jump one address to one address. Then you also can customize the motion point table dynamic dynamic
Yeah.
dynamically, and for the motion flow also very great. You can make the program in the flow chart, no need to make it in the ladder. They very
Yes.
great and new features that I never played before with Siemens from big brands. But in big brands, they have their own know-how. They have their own library for the last 20 years or 30 years. They need to take care their old customer. And frankly, I feel that because they're making the new PLC, they've spent 5 or 6 years to refresh their PLC from FB S series to now the M series, and for them, I know it's a very big challenge. And even last year, when I visit their booth, and I see this PLC very good, and now I say, oh my God, this PLC is when I did it's fresh, it's still hot. I think
Yes.
that the PLC is still go out from the product line from last month something. I think
Yes.
and I think they I know that's a very really putting so many resources to try to make the factory automations to be a high level and to a more available price, and to net some old solutions that can try to use FATEK to renew their line or something. So for my view, it's a very great company for the how to say for just try to give a chance to a FATEK to try to use their PLC to even if even if there's any problem, I think they will reply to try to fix it very fast, and it's what they've done in the last 20 or 30 years. Um,
Yes.
this is how they get the customer, how to get the trust relationship between the customer, and how to get and even because when I say hey go I will test your PLC and get back to Taiwan, I just 3 or 4 meetings that the device in on my hand, and yeah I just feel like this company, and even I feel like Taiwan. I feel like Taiwan food. Yeah. and yeah. And now I know that Fantex is in Taipei. Is correct?
Yes. Right.
Yeah. And a headquarter in Taipei, and you have RD sensor is near the Chongshan airport. So
Yes.
I think if the Japanese customer or manufacturer would like to have a talk with Fangtech in Japan, so from Japan need to take around 2 or 3 hour flight to Taipei airport. It's very easy. Just take a booking. I think after this podcast, I will let. Can I let your email on that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
No problem.
I
And
will let.
even though we can visit customers in Japan too.
Yeah, sure. So I will also
Yeah.
let the um, his email address, in the end of the podcast. So in that people, if you like to try, hey, I will go to try Taiwan to sightseeing for 3 or 4 days, and the last day before I back to Japan, can I just visit Fangtech? It may be possible,
Yeah,
something
sure,
like
sure.
this.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. So and I also very thanks him that. But that is in my second time to have a podcast with other company, and it is fully English. And even the last collaboration with other companies in Japanese, it is fully English uh, collaborations, and it's very smooth. And thanks for my worst English. You will not make you so. You know, this podcast very bad, and Yeah. So what I can say is very thankful. Thankful for FATEK. Thankful for the Taiwan people that very kind for me to support me to have this podcast. And that's what I would like to say. Is that enough?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for
Yeah.
Mr. Chung
Okay.
for
Thanks.
for arranging this podcast.
Okay. So I hope next time when I see you, I can see you in Taiwan, Taiwan
Sure,
FATEK, or in Tokyo, or my Osaka, company's Osaka office.
sure, sure, sure.
Okay,
So look forward.
okay. So I think we talked about 1 hour. So I hope you like our podcast, and don't worry, yeah, I will let the email contact in the end of the podcast, and just feel free to contact him or contact to me. Then I will try to arrange a meeting for introduce FATEK, and don't worry, I will be the translator. I will not charge you. Okay.
So good.
Okay, so
Thank
thanks for every people that listen our podcast. We are FA Radio Takahashi Chris. Then we release the podcast from Monday to Friday, and here is Chris Jung. And okay, thank you. Please have a good day and be safe. Bye bye.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay.